Alright, what is going on YouTube? This is Chris, back with another video. Today we're going to be going over the patch that just dropped about 10 minutes ago for Valorant, which is jet uses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, they've shortened the lifespan of jet smokes, and they've made significant changes to the map split. And it's seriously just a quality of life change, honestly, because this map was great in my opinion. I like it better than Ascent, but there were some issues with it for both attacking and defending. For instance, the first thing coming from the defender spawn I want to note is there was a cubby here on the other map, and they flattened out the wall so that when you're coming up from stairs you don't have to clear this cubby while clearing this, which is a huge quality of life change for attackers if you're pushing through CT. The next, they've narrowed this. This was double or triple the width, so people could like hide back here. This is much easier to clear now because it's much more narrow. When you're coming out through here, the first thing you're going to notice is this corner piece. Rather than having straight stairs across, straight across stairs like there was, there's now this corner piece, which for a couple things is cool. It's a change in elevation if you're fighting up here, if you're fighting here, but primarily if you're swinging here, everyone's always on eye level normally, but if you're peeking up here, it's a completely different elevation, so you're going to have to have a different crosshair placement if your attacker's coming through. The next thing, if you play Split It All, you're going to obviously notice this entrance here is now double the width it was previously. However, they've added a box here. So it's now double the width, but there's the box here for cover. So you can cross, you can smoke it off here, and you can have someone cross, and then you can peek. But see, like, rather than just peek and assume someone's going to be like eye level here, like now you're going to have to change your crosshair placement. And someone could be out here just waiting rather than peeking around a corner, jiggle peeking it. So they've made this much wider, which is easier for people to cross through. That way you're not all bunched up and you can't really get, like, for instance, hosed down with an Odin. This is also not wall bangable, so you can hide back here for plant and watch bomb. The next thing to note, finally, they've added some sort of object here, because one of the most annoying things for me was on this side you have this box for cover, which you can kind of like quick peek, and you can hide behind a plant. But on this side, it was just a straight corridor where people can look down. So like now if someone's in that corner and you peek here, they can't see you. So that gives you a little bit of an advantage. Also, you can plant bomb here, I believe. That's what it said on the Dexerto article, is you can plant bomb here now. Which in my opinion is quite interesting. I don't know if that's actually true. But even if not, this is a really good post plant spot because you can watch Garage here, and you can also hear if they're up heaven. You can peek here before peeking here, rather than previously you used to have to kind of like peek hell, then like quick peek there, then peek there, and like slowly inch your way out. If you can peek hell and peek like that corner, you can slide up here, and this will get you the ability to kind of rotate behind them if they're pushing sight. Or you can sit here so that you don't get shot from heaven, and you can watch Garage if they're rotating around through mid. So really good changes there. They did a great job on B site. I'm glad that they did that. Huge quality of life changes. For the next thing, we're going to go over to A site because they made a couple changes there that aren't significant, but again, kind of quality of life in terms of either attack or defense. So, first thing to note, this isn't too big, but this wall, the slant has been decreased. So the angle used to be like the corner of the wall was over there, and they've kind of like pushed it in, if that makes sense. So this area used to be bigger, but now it's smaller. So rather than have like an insane angle to play on defense, which I play quite often because a lot of people don't expect you to be here, and you can just kind of peek down here. But if you're clearing it, you don't have to push as far out. You can just kind of like jiggle that way. And then the next thing to note is this corner piece. This is now a corner piece. It used to be a 90-degree angle, similar to like this, but right there, which made playing screens very hard, because if someone lands there, so this corner used to just go straight back in there, and they've added this corner piece there. So a lot of times people would hide back there, and the second you come out, you can't see that corner. It's a complete blind spot. They would just swing one tap you. Now they have this little corner piece here, so if anyone's hiding, you can kind of like see them by doing this, rather than having to swing way out here and expose yourself to heaven, there, elbow, right there. Expose yourself to all these angles, hell as well. So rather than do that, you could like there, there, and just kind of like jiggle it. So that is very helpful for both attack and defense, because you can play here and watch this, and if you need to, you can still get in here, and it's actually easier because you don't have the corner in the way. So overall for the map, tremendous changes. I think they did a really good job. I already liked this map a lot, but these changes make it different, and I'm excited to actually be playing this map. And I'm actually live now on YouTube on this channel, and I'll be live pretty much every day. I'm going to be coming up a stream schedule this week, which will be fun. The next thing to note, they shortened the duration of jet smokes from, I believe it was 14 or 15 seconds down to 7. So that's another thing to note. If you're going to throw jet smokes, they don't last as long. It's gone. So if you're going to throw jet smokes to push sight, like really make sure you're pushing sight quickly. Like, I think probably the best example would be pushing down sight on this map. Haven is a perfect map to use jet and push on sight, which I don't see a lot of people doing. Like, this is going to take some getting used to, but you could smoke like there to eliminate that side angle. You can smoke there. You could dash on a sight here, smoke CT, or you can smoke up heaven to block that angle. But you can use the smokes to push your way on the site and take space. But the key now is you're going to have to move a little bit faster, because they've cut the duration by like 40%. But yeah, anyway, these are the new patch, I think it was 2.1 changes for Jet and Split. Hope you guys enjoy. I hope you have a good day.